good citizen is someone who's just, like, I think it's a lot about responsibility. Like, if you can take care of yourself and just a lot of the choices that you make, like responsible choices, I think make you a good citizen. Like driving carefully and, I don't know, cleaning up after yourself, stuff like little things like that. I think make people a good citizen. It doesn't really mean you have to be doing something like community service to make you a good citizen.
I would say a good citizen is someone who helps society, who contributes, a contributing member of society, meaning that in whatever area they live in, wherever they go during the course of the day, whether it's school, work, home, they do positive things. They do something to contribute.
I first got involved with the Salvation Army when I wasn't working years ago, when I had 2 small children. I was unemployed for a while and things were really tight, and there was a Salvation Army in my hometown, and I went to them for food assistance and then Christmas assistance. So I got to know the Salvation Army as a client first, and after some time went by and I was able to, when my kids were a little older, I was able to give back by volunteering at that same Salvation Army, going in and stocking food shelves and helping with whatever they needed at the time. The biggest one that people in the area know about is our soup kitchen. We serve dinner 7 nights a week. We have breakfast as well, 5 mornings a week. So we actually have over 40 volunteer groups that come in here every day, not all at the same time, but on a rotating basis, and they serve the dinner to the public. People will come, there are people that live in low-income housing, there are people that are out of work, or even people that are living on the streets and out in the woods. They come here to eat every single night. And so that's what we provide in our biggest service to the community. We also help people throughout the year. We have a food pantry for families. We give food to them so that they can cook nutritious meals in their homes for their families. We have two very large fundraisers that we utilize volunteers for, and that's our Red Kettle campaign, and that's in the Christmas season, and our gift wrapping fundraiser at the Foxroom Mall. And both of those we utilize. For the gift wrapping booth alone, we had over 200 volunteers and 800 man-hours. And for the kettles, we had dozens of volunteers and hundreds of hours there. But there are other things that come up throughout the year. Groups and agencies do food pantry, food drives, and we get these huge food donations that need to be sorted and boxed up and put away, so we use volunteers for that, as well as other things throughout the year. In the fall is when we start planning for our busiest time of the year. Our busiest time is Thanksgiving and Christmas time, because we have these programs where we give out Thanksgiving food baskets, Christmas food baskets, and gifts for children through our Wish Upon a Star program. They receive a couple of gifts and some clothing items as well. So our busiest time is usually in the fall, from the fall all the way through Christmas. Right now, it's January now, so we're enjoying kind of a very quiet time, and during this time we assess our programs that we've just been through. We spend time cleaning up the whole building and planning our next activities and fundraisers for the Christmas holiday, because as well as giving out food and clothing to families and individuals, we have our Red Kettle campaign and our gift wrapping fundraiser all going on at the same time. And we have a couple of other activities that we participate in, one of which is an annual children's Christmas party. And that's for the local kids in the area, young kids ages, say, 6 to 11. So that's another one that we are busy with all at the same time. So we're kept busy in the fall from, say, September through December. On average, for say a month, we would serve approximately 1,800 to 2,000 meals from our soup kitchen alone. That's just the soup kitchen. From our food pantry, we could serve anywhere from 80 to 120 individuals and families. And that doesn't count any other kinds of assistance, like maybe financial assistance. But that's mostly through our food pantry and our soup kitchen. We get supplied by the community and other churches and agencies in the area. There are a lot of churches that partner with us and help us on a regular basis, either through food donations or paper product donations. There's school groups that will have food drives throughout the year. Clubs like the Portsmouth Rotary has a food drive every year, and that, we sometimes benefit from that. There are numerous organizations that call us when it's getting close to the holidays and say, we'd like to do a food drive, tell us what you need, and we'll get that for you. And so either through a food collection or through a direct shopping event, they'll deliver large amounts of food to us for our
I think I wanted to just do some kind of volunteer work because I wasn't really doing anything after school. And the soup kitchen had like no volunteers that signed up, so I did, and then that's how I became like the advisor of it.
How did you get involved?
I think Miss Schaefer obviously like introduced me to it, and then as we go like each week you kind of like learn more about the whole like the Salvation Army and like what they do and like how it works and stuff.
I visit the elderly at Sprucewood, and I might go to the soup kitchen with my sister this week.
I think some people put in a lot of time and effort into making things happen, and I usually do my part as far as like contributing, like buying something or donating food or something like that, and other people do things like organizing it and actually making it happen. So everyone has a role to play, but I think it's so important to contribute in some way, because if everybody does a little bit, it's not overwhelming to any one person. And I think that if everyone if everyone in the school gave a can of something, that's a lot of cans, it's like 700 cans of something, that's a lot of food for some.
Yourself a good citizen?
I think I do.
Why is that?
Cleaned up the car.
That's good. Did you recycle?
Yep.
It's good.
I just
Do you
felt
ever
like
do
I-
any?
Just do.
Me and Mikey just felt like we needed some good karma, so.
All right.
And we're
Great.
kind of sick of everyone trashing the core. We kind of have like a big privilege to be there and do what we want, so.
All right. Great. Thanks.
Yeah, I do. I try to follow all the laws and everything, so.
Yes, I do.
Why is that?
Because I obey the law.
Do you?
I'm a good person.